time for another Doctor Who book review. G'day Whovians and welcome to another episode of Who Review. In this episode, I'm reviewing another one of the brand new Doctor Who books, and this time, this book is called Spectral Scream. Now right off the bat, I was really excited for this book. It's the first book, I think, with the Doctor and Belinda in it, so I was very keen to see how this writer, Hannah Ferguson, was going to kind of translate Belinda into book form, if that makes sense. I was excited to see, comparing Belinda to seeing her on screen, I was keen to see how she would be as a character in a book. Now this book was quite good. I actually really enjoyed this book. It felt like the story dragged on a little bit in some places, but that's not me taking a dig at the writer or anything like that. When I read a book, it usually takes me a couple of days, especially a book this size. So when I'm reading a book, I kind of try and power through it and try and read as much as I can, as fast as I can. So saying that this book dragged on in some spots, that's not taking a dig at the writer. That's me saying I might be tired of just reading, to be honest. But for me, there were a couple of moments in the book where, I don't know, it just felt like the story was moving very slowly, and that's saying something when it's a book. That being said, the actual story for this novel was really good. Like, I really enjoyed it. It was very different, but it worked quite well with the 15th Doctor and Belinda. And I thought that Hannah Ferguson as the writer really kind of nailed the relationship between the Doctor and Belinda. As a reader and as a Doctor Who fan, that was something that I was really, I wouldn't say cautious, but really interested to see how this writer would sort of convey their friendship, their sort of chemistry, their building friendship as we've seen in the show, to see how it would go in like a book form. But let's take a look at the synopsis of Spectral Scream. The synopsis reads, When a psychic shriek for help nearly overwhelms the TARDIS, the Doctor and Belinda track the source to a distant planet. There they find a sentient telepathic bioship named Adama and ragged colonists descended from the original crew. Adama is dying, and their spectral screams are growing strong enough to kill anyone in the vicinity. When Adama crashed 100 years ago, it was with a great treasure on board, stolen from the ruthless Gangnak's Imperium technology that could either unite worlds or destroy them. If they are to save the bioship, the Doctor and Belinda must survive suspicious colonists, greedy bounty hunters, and military forces determined to reclaim what's theirs before Adama's final death destroy them all. Like I said, this was a really interesting story, and one that I really enjoyed. One thing that I really enjoyed about this book was that it tied into the actual season really, really well. In the show, we saw the Doctor using the Vindicator to try and get Belinda home. That's also mentioned in this book, which I thought was really cool and like a great little detail to see how it ties in with the series specifically. I thought that a lot of the descriptions of scenes and characters and monsters in this book were really gorgeous and really helped to paint a picture in my head. So I think Hannah Ferguson nailed that. I thought that was really well done. Like I said, I did think that in some spots the story did drag on a little bit, but that was a chance for me to come back and refresh myself to continue enjoying the story. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is Hannah's first Doctor Who book. And honestly, I think she did a great job. I think she gave us a really great book that tied in really well with the latest season. And if anything, I'd love to see her come back and write some more Doctor Who novels. I think this was such a great debut in the Doctor Who universe. Spectral Scream is a horrifying, fun, action-packed Doctor Who story that I could genuinely see as a Doctor Who episode. Spectral Scream, 7 out of 10. Have you read this Doctor Who book? If so, I'd love to hear what you thought about it. But if there's anything else that you would love to see me review on Who Review, let me know in the comments down below.
Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the Whovian Commonly YouTube channel. Cool.